Hi, it's Jill with Big Red Liquors, and I'm here transmitting from my home, and I'm here to talk about Women Behind the Wine. This is a program that we had slated for the month of March, being Women's Month. However, life got a little bit in the way, so we're starting it now, and better late than never. Women in wine are important because we are underrepresented for a category that we are so aligned with. Of the 4,800 wineries in California, there's only about 10% female winemakers. Now, when you look at how many women own wineries or co-own wineries, that number goes up a little bit more to 20%. However, it is trending up. Women are getting more involved. There are more women enologist degrees being given. There are also more women interested in the entrepreneurial side, in starting their own wineries and starting their own labels. So, yay women, trending up. It is important to me because, well, I am one. So, I would like to tell you today about the story of Whitehaven. This New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc has been a staple in a lot of stores, grocery, retail, also many restaurant wine lists, and it is also owned by a woman. It starts in 1991 when Sue meets a man named Greg White, and they decide to cast off their corporate jobs and sail the Southern Pacific. They do this for about 2 years. They actually have their daughter on their yacht. And one year when they were sheltering in the Marlborough Bay during hurricane season, they helped out their friends in Marlborough to plant some vineyards. They caught the bug and decided that the beauty and tranquility of the Marlborough region was exactly where they wanted to settle down on dry land. In 1994, they find a plot of land and they decided to start their own winery. They call it Whitehaven because their last name is White, and it's a haven for them of a sea and tranquility, an area of solitude. And they begin to make delicious Sauvignon Blanc. A year later, in 1995, they actually won an award for their Sauvignon Blanc. Very exciting for just a winery that is in production for just a year. In 2002, they outgrow their original winery and they relocate to a much larger space, and they also acquire a little bit more land. In 2003, they become one of the top 100 wines in United States restaurants. Obviously, you can't make a small fortune in just New Zealand wine sales, so they had to come over to the big land of wine drinking, and they hit it. They killed it. Unfortunately, in 2007, Greg passes away from cancer, and this is when Sue White takes over all of the business aspects, all of the wine, production decisions for Whitehaven. She's a very diplomatic leader. She lets people shine in their own capacity, and I believe this is why her brand continues to excel. In 2015, they acquired 2 new vineyard sites in the Wairau and the Awatari valleys. They are both within the Marlborough region. However, they are a little bit more remote and a little bit more site-specific to give the wine a little bit more of a complexity. This wine is a quintessential New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc. It has those tropical fruits, the fresh cut grass. It has just really lovely grapefruit notes in the mouth. It has a really kind of rich elegance to it. Definitely gets your taste, or gets your salivary glands going. It has this really lovely pink grapefruit kind of thing going on at the end. Super solid. Always a classic. Always makes you feel better. What I do love about this, and I just realized, is actually that they have that anchor as their insignia, and that's to pay homage to their sailing routes. Just a really great wine. Support Sue White and her women behind the wine spirits. And, let's cheers to the ladies.